I know that you want to be a person that succeeds in getting their goals, whatever it is, whether it's your fitness goal, career goal, relationship goal, money goal, whatever kind of goal you have. You want to be the person that is like, I want that, I can go do that. You know what I mean? That's what power is. Power is when you know you want something and you can go get it. Like, you have the ability to go do the thing. Everybody wants to feel powerful over your own life, over your habits, your choices, all those things. The problem is oftentimes you don't believe in yourself. And why don't you believe in yourself? Because you've never done it before. So how are you going to have belief when you've never actually done it before? Let me tell you how. You're going to find people who have done it before you, and you're going to model what they are doing in order to get what you want. If you have fitness goals, you should be around people who are fit. If you have money goals, you should be around people who are making money. If you have whatever kind of goals, you're going to want to get around the people that are doing it, because if you don't have the belief that you can actually do it yourself, you need to get around people that do the thing, not just have the belief. They actually have to have results, because there's people that are delusional out there. There's a lot of delulu people out there. Want to model someone who is doing the thing that you want to do. You're going to want to have a system. I'm going to tell you, one of the most beneficial things about getting your own goals is having clarity. There's a lot of plans, a lot of systems, a lot of things out there that will work in order to get to the same end result. Oftentimes, you just have to pick one. There's many roads that lead to that same end destination. The problem is, a lot of the time you start on one road and then you're like, I'm not sure if it's working, and you go on another road, and then you take another turn, you go on another road. Like, let me give you an example. So you're like, I want to lose 20 pounds. And so you're like, I'm going to go on a diet. Okay, I'm going to be vegan. And then you're vegan for like 8 weeks and you're like, this sucks, I'm not going to be vegan anymore. And then you're like keto, and then you try keto and you're like, you crack in the first week because carbs are yummy. And then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm done with this for a while. You just spend so much time wasted because you're trying all these different things, and most of them will probably work. Probably. Some of them won't, some of them will. But the biggest thing that you need is the clarity. Picking a single route and sticking with it, and instead of changing the plan every few weeks, you tweak little things. You don't change the entire plan. That's the beauty of having a system. And most of the way that you're gonna get a system is somebody who has done it before. So again, finding someone that models it, finding someone that has a system to do the thing that you want to do. And then the last thing, and this is something that most coaches, for example, I think that they're lacking, and that is a community. It's actually kind of difficult to build a community because you have to have buy-in from other people. You have to have people that stick with it for a longer period of time. And so look for the coaches that have a community. Look for the coaches that have people that have been in their program for not just a few months and then a 90-day transformation, and then they're not in there anymore. The coaches that have lifelong program participants, that means they're consistently building value as a person, that's giving value. They're building value within their ecosystem. They're giving value to their clients, because in order to actually retain someone for years upon years, that means that you constantly have to be adding value. So those three things: find somebody to model it, find somebody that has a system, and find somebody that has a community. If you're looking to build yourself up as a person, as a whole, so you want to get fit, you want to have better relationships, you want to love your life more, you want to love yourself more, and ultimately you want to make more money, or you want to start that career, start that business, hit me up. So if that sounds like you're my type of people. So find me on Instagram, queen_v3_, and you can message me there, and let's do the thing.